So many people love using Stripe as their payment processor, but after having problems with them, I disconnected them from my website altogether, and I'm here to tell you why. But first, if you're new here, hi, my name is Simpson, and I'm helping you maximize your time and talents as a growing small business owner, so make sure to subscribe for new videos every week. I've had the same products listed on my website for several years. I run a bridal beauty business, and a lot of that centers around makeup products. So I retail things like a lash lift and tint mascara and a lash serum to my clients that I do these services on. And for ease of use, I kept them on my website because every now and then I do have clients who like to order them through the website because maybe they forgot to get it when they were in last, they ran out, or they don't live super close to the studio. These same exact products have been on my website for years with no issue. Then earlier this year, I kept getting emails from Stripe indicating that they would not release payments that were made through the processor until I removed one of these products from my website. That product being the eyelash serum. So apparently the eyelash serum has an ingredient in it that they're claiming should be used with prescriptions. And since I am not in the medical field, it was a conflict of interest. They don't want to be involved in all of that. And so basically they were sending me a cease and desist of sorts. I emailed them several times, and I was curious why this was an issue when, like I said, I have had this product on my website for several years. I also ended up emailing the company directly that I purchased the lash serums through. They did confirm that this has been a growing issue with Stripe and gave me a list of other payment processors that I could use to accept the payments that wouldn't have an issue. What no one was really helpful on, and no one could really explain to me, was why I've had this product on there for years, and now all of a sudden it's an issue. So on top of this not being appealing at all, because I don't want to lose revenue and I don't want to be an inconvenience to clients by not having the product up there, they also have slow, unhelpful customer service. Whenever I'd respond to an email, it took several days to a week to hear a simple response back. Usually the responses were very bland, very short, and unhelpful. I got the kind of impression it was one of those where they dance around the problem. And again, they claim that this has been in their policy all along, despite me not having issues until this year. So to fix this issue, I simply converted to taking payments directly through WooCommerce, which is the platform that I host my online shop through on my WordPress website. I've had no issues with this. I've had several successful payments come through, and the percentage that they take seems to be about comparable. So what I find interesting is I have talked about Square a couple times in the past, the things that I absolutely love about them, and then some issues that I've had with them as well. But overall, I still use Square as my primary payment processor. And in those videos, I have received some comments about switching to Stripe and trying Stripe. I assure you, I've tried Stripe, and this just kind of left a bad taste in my mouth and makes it more difficult to trust them and use them going forward. I understand any payment processing program can probably do the same, where they hold your payments until you do what they want, but I really don't like that. I really don't like the fact that they can just be processing payments on a regular basis and then just stop and not give you the money that you are entitled to just because they said so. Meanwhile, you've already shipped out the product or you've already performed the service, so you are entitled to the payment that now they are holding until you do whatever it is they want you to do. As someone who makes their living and provides for their family off of these businesses, I don't agree with that. I think it's much more suitable to have some sort of warning system, maybe, that this will be approaching if you don't make adjustments. Like, give me a month or something, lead up with a couple email reminders of how I can make something right or who I can contact with questions, so that you're not just automatically stopping payments out of the blue one day. That would be my suggestion to these companies. Now, if you're debating using Square as your payment processor going forward, make sure to check out this video for all the pros and cons so that you can make the best decision for your business.